Hey yo, what's good? It's your boy Mixtape Moth, and today I'm gonna hit y'all with a review of the new Nems album entitled Congo. Let's get to it. Alright, so Nems is a rapper and entrepreneur coming out of Brooklyn, New York, specifically the Coney Island section. He is a tough talking battle MC who has been dropping music since the late 2000s. Throughout the years, Nems has received much success as an independent artist. He has his own brand of merch, his own record label, and what you could even describe as a cult-like following. Now, I haven't done a deep dive into Nems' catalog as I've only heard Gorilla Monsoon prior to this. However, this new project, Congo, is his third full-length album. It contains 14 tracks and lasts approximately 50 minutes in length. But with that being said, let me go ahead and just jump right into a track-by-track breakdown. The opener, Go Fish, can be looked at as a motivational anthem here. Nems encourages the listener to strive for more. This is set to a meditative and minimalist sample. Nems comes across as a sincere and genuine life coach. He raps, I want to tell you that you are worth it, right there where you are. Everything that's in your past don't define who you are. So he urges folks to refocus their priorities. Instead of buying jewelry and getting high, they should focus on bossing up and buying some land. All in all, it's a strong opening track that sets things off in a positive and thoughtful direction, and it shows that Nems isn't just a complete villain or just an angry New Yorker. Nems actually cares. Track 2, Grind Mode, continues with the uplifting vibes as Nems gives out some game on how to achieve financial freedom. This has a triumphant trap soul beat, which feels like a mixture of a traditional and new school sound. His guest features Rixie Rax and Black Saw do some auto crooning on the hook, and this will most likely appeal to a younger audience, but I actually didn't mind the modern refrain at all, as I like the hustle and motivate energy to this record. Conversely, on Bong, we get Nems talking greasy and being his usual aggressive and disrespectful self. This is set to an eerie violin beat from Vinny Idol. It's more of a hardcore and in your face kind of record. Nems makes sure that his disrespect is on a level 10, especially with bars like, we outside getting cake, stupid. Fuck the first night while you took her on a date, stupid. You a bit late, stupid. In Times Square, handing out your mixtape, stupid. He also talks about dumping someone's life savings into a fucking Dutch. I'm pretty sure this is the Nems that most fans know and love. But Nems shows us a completely different and softer side on the following track, You and I. This has a wavy summertime in New York feel. It's a romantic record where Nems shows some vulnerability. I don't know if Nems has ever made a song like this before, as I haven't heard his entire catalog, or if this is a new direction for him. Either way, I like the breezy beat and Tony Sunshine's hook, which samples from Bill Withers' Just the Two of Us. Now, you can't really go wrong with a classic sample like this, and Tony Sunshine shows us that he still got it in the hook department. Nems then switches back to his hardcore roots on the following song, Gorilla Clip. Here, Nems gives us some multi-syllabic bars over this gritty and rusty guitar riff. I like the rhyme scheme that he uses here. He raps, I'll shoot your dog and even blam a kitten. Fiends shooting at Raw and now they glands is itching. Y'all giving out back shots to Gina while Pam is licking. I'll hit them bitches in the bathroom and the kitchen. Overall, this is a bar heavy record with a dope rock beat. It's one of the standouts for sure. Right after is Body at the Dice Game. So this was structured similarly to Nas and Nori's classic Body in the Trunk. At least that was the vibe that this record gave me. Here, Nems and UFO Thief do some storytelling over a cinematic synth beat, considered to be another highlight on the album. Track 7, Wow, has a pretty menacing piano backdrop. Nems is back to bruise egos again. He's talking down to some folks. What I said, that ain't no rapper car. I got fucking tears in my eyes from laughing hard. You got fake Yeezys on and your bitch had to pay the plug with their tax return, homie. You ain't no trapping god. The bars are pretty funny and the beat is serviceable, but I feel he could have used a stronger hook because the wow, 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 wow refrain didn't do it for me, and consequently, I couldn't embrace the song. What follows is the Burrow featuring Ill Bill, Eddie Kane, and Rem. This is set to a classy piano beat in which all MCs pay homage to their hometown of Brooklyn, New York, home of the original Gun Clappers. All this song needed was a verse from Buckshot and Master Ace to really take it over the top, in my opinion. That's if you remember the greatness of the Crooklyn Dodgers. Everyone here delivered, but it was Ill Bill's verse that stood out the most to me. The birthplace of pop, smoke, and jigger. The first place I cop coke and twerk triggers. I'll be square where I caught my first pair of fronts. Couldn't wait to rock up in the projects while I'm burning blunts. The following song, Real Life, finds Nems spitting to a spacious trap beat. He's switching up his flows throughout and taking up more space with his vocals. I can't say this is one that I love, but I could respect his desire to experiment with the new sound and style, and the beat was pretty solid. The subsequent track, Cousins, has a pretty thoughtful concept. Nems reminisces on the close relationship that he has had with his cousins, who I guess are no longer in the picture. It's a heartfelt moment that shows his growth as a songwriter. I like the sentiment and the nocturnal jazzy production, but this had another awkwardly sung hook. To be honest, it pretty much ruined what could have been an excellent song. On Downstate, we get Nems and his guest spit gems and King Card spitting raw rhymes over this tense and cinematic beat. This is one of those Rikers Island razor slashing anthems. I like the aggressive undertone, and I feel everyone had solid verses. Yeah, I had no problems with this. Track 12 is You Don't Exist. This has a wavy, circus-like beat. I found the instrumental to be different and the energy to be on point, but I don't have this one as a favorite. The second to last track is Highly Favorable, which contains the same soul sample that was used on LL Cool J's I Shot Ya remix. Now, hip-hop heads have definitely heard this sample used throughout the years. It's an oldie, but a goodie. This is another bar-heavy record where Nems demonstrates his battle rapping skills and shows us why he's highly favorable. As much as I like this track, it does register as more of a freestyle, but it's still a dope moment on the project. Then the album comes to a conclusion with You Dumb, featuring N-Rock and De Niro the Boss. This is Nems' attempt at doing Brooklyn drill while sampling from Kanye's Power song. It's an interesting mashup, and I can't say that I'm mad at what they tried to do here. Yeah, I would take Nems doing some Brooklyn drill. Overall, I give this album a rating of a strong 3 mics to a very light 3.5. Let me first talk about what I feel worked. For starters, I like the diversity to the production. It showed Nems stepping out of his comfort zone and rapping over an eclectic selection of instrumentals. That was a strength for me, at least. I also feel Nems explored some different topics and concepts throughout. He gave us storytelling, introspection, and motivational songs. So there was a variety of content that I feel made things more engaging. But what kept me from enjoying several tracks was the cringe-worthy hooks. 2 songs, for instance, Wow and Cousins, were almost unlistenable to me because the hooks were so trash on both. And a couple of songs in general didn't leave much of an impression for me, like Real Life and You Don't Exist. But as a whole, I can respect Nems' effort to keep his sound fresh and current. And I can appreciate the balance that Nems strive for on this album. Sometimes it worked, other times not as much, but overall, it was mostly a dope project. My favorite tracks include Go Fish, Grind Mode, Bing Bong, Gorilla Nems, Body at the Dice Game, The Burrow, and Highly Favorable. Let me know what you thought about this album in the comment section below. It's your boy Mixtape Moth. I'm signing out, but be sure to hit that like button and please subscribe. As always, is peace and blessings. Nems, Congo, one.